Hello, my name is Anwar and I'm a student of MYP5. I will be graduating to DP1 next year and I have a question for one of the DP students. Hello.
Hello.
So my question for you is, how do you manage your time when you're studying in DP? Because I've heard it's very rigorous.
So also during self-study periods, like I said, you have to take advantage of it. I guess you can make a table for yourself. You can write down all of the events that are upcoming in the next days of the week. But you also have to make sure, okay, if you did this, what are other upcoming assignments and homework assignments that you need to get done? So you would have to take a look at it and then you have to spend your time wisely. Maybe figure out, okay, I'll have 45 minutes for this and then I can have another 45 minutes for that. And yeah.
Yeah, and of course, just have a bit of time for yourself, yeah?
Yes.
That's all.
Make sure you get enough sleep.
Hi, my name is Miriam. I'm also from MYP5 and I also have a question for DP student. So, what does a typical day in DP looks like?
Okay. So a typical day in DP looks like for me is, I wake up from my good night's sleep, obviously. And, I get ready for school. And, I greet my teachers and, I start my day with my classes. And if I have self-study, I will make sure if I have self-study in the mornings, I will actually make sure that I'm really studying in the morning, because actually the morning time for me is the best time to memorize things for my academics. It's just a great time for memorization. And I think that that's what works for me. And then as soon as I'm done with school, I go home, I relax, and then I do my homework, go to tutoring, So I have a very balanced day in my life, I not only balance academics, but I also balance my social life. So I'm not getting overwhelmed with this program.
Oh, that's good. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hello, I'm Niall from MIP5 and I have some questions to DP1 student as a MIP5 student. Hello.
Hi.
So how do you balance your academics with class, extended essay, and TOK?
Well, it's really heavy balancing it, but personally, since we're given 2 years in our program, both DP1 and DP2, one of the biggest advices that we were given were to really hone in on making sure that we can finish our casts early in DP1, and that could be any form of service that we do, any clubs that we join in school. As for EE sessions, we always have an allocated period every single week where we meet with our advisors, and we already start brainstorming from now so that we can start writing it in DP2. And lastly, for IAs, it's usually integrated into our lessons, and we usually meet with our teachers already, and we make a plan starting from DP1. So balancing it is definitely a challenge, but with great planning and great communication with our teachers, obviously, it's very doable.
Can you tell me more information about IAs?
IAs. So the internal assessment is a 10-hour period that we spend for every single subject that we have, and it's either experimental for the sciences. So for chemistry, biology, physics, we either do an experiment or an investigation. And for the social sciences, I'm pretty sure that they also do a study and they write up a report. And it's time-consuming, yeah, but it's super fun in really applying the knowledge that you learned in each subject and making your own study, which is really good preparation for college and the coursework that we're going to do there.
Thanks so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. This was from MIP5 and DP1. Bye-bye.